We are from Team 1, and today we are going to introduce you to Burggie, not a beef burger burger. First, let us walk through you about a little more about Burggie, and my friend Oriana here is going to tell you the story of how we came up with Burggie.
Firstly, as you may already know, vegetarian population in Indonesia keeps on rising. A research in 2018 stated that vegetarian population is in the amount of 25.4%, in which this percentage includes Hindu and Buddhist community. The growth rate of vegetarian population is at least 1% per year as studied by a research in 2016. As you may already know as well, this population consumes alternative to meat products in the form of texturized vegetable protein, vital wheat gluten, soy-based product, in which if these ingredients are processed, they can be consumed in the form of plant-based meat. However, these ingredients are not convenient to be consumed directly. Therefore, we came up with the concept of Burggie to process these ingredients into a convenient plant-based meat, in which we formulate Burggie in the form of plant-based patty. The basic concept and value proposition of Burggie is to form a patty in the form of frozen that will have a meat-like texture and taste, as well as offering the juiciness of an actual beef burger. As for the aim of Burggie itself is to provide a protein source that can be an alternative to regular beef burger that is guilt-free and sustainable. After getting to know the introduction of Burggie, we're going to discuss about the processing and the making of the Burggie. Beforehand, based on current research, the most familiar meat substitute amongst vegetarian in Indonesia are in the form of these 5 meat substitutes. The first and the most familiar meat substitute is mushroom, the second one is tofu, the third one is tempe, the fourth one is TVP or texturized vegetable protein, and the fifth one is legumes. Therefore, out of the most familiar meat substitute that was mentioned before, we decided to make Burggie from TVP because we think that TVP is the most suitable ingredients to produce plant-based patty. These are the basic ingredients used. Basically, the main ingredients are TVP and vital wheat gluten. We also incorporate fats, starches, stabilizers, and spice mix. For the brief processing, firstly is to prepare and weigh the dry ingredients, and then combining the dry ingredients with water. And then after the dough is thoroughly mixed, fat and flavorings are incorporated. In a separate bowl, starch is dissolved in water and then added gradually to the previous dough. And then another fat is incorporated and then mixed and kneaded until desirable consistency is achieved. And then flavorings are incorporated and then continue kneaded until the dough is homogeneously mixed. And then the dough can be directly shaped into dough and then put into a packaging in which one packaging contains of 2 patties or 2 burgies and then stored in frozen temperature. As for the cooking, to be directly consumed, the frozen burgie will be taken out from the freezer and then thaw in room temperature. And then in the preheated pan, burgie is fried for several minutes until browning color is achieved. To enjoy burgie, we can add these general toppings and assemble it into a patty and then directly consume.
Well, now let's talk about money and the business opportunity for burgie. So our target market are females with the age around 21 to 40 years old who are living in the Jabodetabek area with a behavior of they're health conscious. When we are aiming the Jabodetabek area is because we can ensure the quality and the shape of our products when we ship the product throughout the area. And when we are looking for a health conscious consumers, we are looking for people who are aware and pay attention to the health benefits and the nutrition towards the food that they consume. Now, for the competition, there are some brands that we already know who are in the vegan products or the plant-based meat alternative products in Jakarta. We mapped out our competition into 2 characteristics. First one is the meat-like texture, and the second one is the pricing point. So on the top right, if you can see, we have Green Butcher. Green Butcher is a part of Burgreens that we all already know. So Green Butcher sell plant-based meat alternatives with the pretty high pricing points compared to the other brands in the market. The next one is Blue Zone. Blue Zone is brick and mortar restaurants with similar concept to Burgreens, where they provide vegan and plant-based menus. And however, the pricing point is slightly more affordable compared to Burgreens and Green Butcher. However, the products that the materials that they use on their menus are still very close to plants and vegetables. Therefore, the meat texture it's not achieved on the Blue Zone products. And the third one, we have Veggie Way. Veggie Way is pretty well known for plant-based alternatives in the market. However, they are focusing on selling the products online or through distributors, as we can only find Veggie Way products on Tokopedia and Shopee. And the pricing point is more affordable compared to Burgie because they are because the products are made of soy fiber. And Burgie is located right in the middle between the pricing points, and we have the closest meat-like texture because we are using texturized vegetable protein in our product. Oops. Okay. For the cash flow, we are projecting a 3-year sales, and our sales are coming from 3 sources: online, consignment to convenience store or healthy grocery stores, and events. On the first year, due to the pandemic, we are going to focusing on building our brand awareness online and building and conducting our sales online as well. We are going to utilize social media and existing marketplace and e-commerces. However, on the second to the third year, we are going to try to consign our products in 2 grocery stores such as Club Sehat, which is a grocery store that's focusing on selling organic and healthy products. And we are also going to try to join offline events such as perhaps Car Free Day or any pop-up bazaars that you can find in the malls. For our capital allocation, most of our expenses are coming from the wages and the raw material purchased. Although we are very aware that promotion should be one of our main activity during the first 3 years of our running. However, because we are utilizing online advertising such as Instagram ads and Facebook ads, the promotion cost is very, very affordable compared to other options. This is our 3 years financial projection. Please note that our current unit selling price is at 40,000 rupiahs for a pack. A pack consists of 2 burgee patties. And on the first year, we are targeting to sell around 700 units for burgee with a sales growth rate of 5% for each month. And on the second year, the number will keep going. And as you can see, the number will significantly change due to the sales coming from events and consignment as well. At this moment, if we keep the current unit selling price, our contribution margin is currently at 68%. Thus, we believe with this contribution margin and pricing point, we can achieve break-even point on the third year of running. Well, that is all we have to share to you about burgee. We are very honored and grateful for this opportunity, and we're looking forward to answering your questions and hearing your feedbacks. Thank you very much.